Are you new to shooters? Or are you new to the Battlefield community? Are you tired of hopping on a server and being perpetual frag bait? Are you tired of getting gibbed by the guy that after every single kill sits behind his keyboard and goes, the game, bro. Then today's video is for you because we're going to teach you some Battlefield basic maneuvers, some tips, and some things that help you gib that little bastard. Hey, what's up guys? Chuck Wagon here, and today I want to talk about 3 very important Battlefield basics that will help the newer players to the community and that can help you improve your gameplay. The first thing I want to talk about is the minimap. The minimap is the most important tool in the game as it is going to give you a great deal of information, such as where the enemies are at, where your squad and teammates are, what objectives your team holds, and what ones they don't. Some key things to remember about the minimap are whenever you Q-spot an enemy, everyone on your team can see that, so it's important to always be spotting, but be careful not to get caught in the new spotting animation, which could lead to your death and cost your team a ticket. Now the flip side of that is, whenever you're Q-spotted, you show up on the enemy team's minimap, and they know your position for a brief period of time. So be mindful of where you're at, and not to get caught out in the open with no place to take cover once fired upon. Another key thing to remember is that whenever a non-suppressed weapon is fired, that player is visible on the map for a brief moment. So again, just be aware of your situation, your surroundings, when you're taking shots at the enemy, and don't get caught out in the wide open with no place to take cover. Alright guys, the next thing I want to talk to you about is a technique called slicing the pie. Now what this is an effective method of cornering, and it's going to help you get some picks. It's going to help you to stay alive a little bit longer, and it's going to help you effectively move around the map. What slicing the pie is you're just going to ADS, move your mouse in one direction, strafe in the opposite direction, and it allows you to move in a nice, smooth, circular motion. Because one thing you don't want to do is when you're in a match, is you don't want to just blindly run around the corner. You know, say this stack of pallets here is an enemy, right? So you're coming around, enemy, you're probably dead more often than not. And that's going to cost you, and it's going to cost you a lot of deaths in a match, which is going to cost your team a lot of tickets, and you're just going to get upset, you're going to rage, and it's just not going to be a good situation. You know, and here's kind of an example of how you would do it in a match. You know, for this example, we'll just go ahead and crouch down, corner, and you can, more often than not, you're going to be able to get a nice quick pick on the guy here. Then it's going to allow you to move up to the next point, and then, you know, kind of the same thing when you're going into doorways or when you're coming off the edge of corner or just anything like that. It doesn't absolutely have to be a corner, but you know, anytime you're playing off cover, you know, just it allows you to get some quick picks. And in a match, it's not always going to be this slow and methodical. You can just come up and do it kind of quick like that, come around the corner. As you'll see that in the upcoming couple examples here. So just take a look and we'll move on to the next one after this. Alright guys, the last thing I want to talk to you about today is peeking. Now when this is done right, it is an absolutely beautiful thing. So you come up to this doorway, right? And there, you know there's a guy there. So you're just going to ADS real quick, strafe out, and then get back really quick. And what you can do is after you've ADS, shot some bullets, just let go, strafe back, you're back behind cover pretty quickly. Now another thing you can do is you can do the opposite of that. You can strafe, ADS, get some bullets down, or you can just, you know, kind of peek it normal, I guess you would call it. Hit the pick, move up. You can even do it off of cover, and you know, you want to mix it up a little bit too. You know, throw a crouch in there when you're peeking, and maybe come back over here, peek off of this. And sometimes, you know, it's good to be right on top of the cover, but most times you're going to want to get back just a little bit, and it gives you just a little bit better angle of exposure. Pick, pick. And you know, you can kind of do this when you're going upstairs and stuff like that as well. Just use that, use this here as cover, get back a little bit. It's just a really effective way to, you know, clear out doorways, corners, you know, any kind of cover you're playing off of, or the enemy's playing off of. And when, like I said, when you do this right, it can just be just a beautiful thing, as you'll see in the next couple examples here.
Spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over. There's your med kit. Go get it.
Okay guys, there you go. Hope the examples help you better understand the techniques discussed in today's video. And just go back, review these techniques, and start to implement them into your gameplay, and you'll start to see better results, and you'll just have more enjoyable gaming sessions as a result, because they're going to help you be a more efficient player on the battlefield. But that's going to wrap for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something today. Please go ahead and like and share the video, and if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time guys, we'll be seeing ya. Take care.